Today is March 6, 2025, and it is with great honor that I receive a transmission from Archangel Michael. Dear beloved human beings, I am here to give you reassurance in your hearts that all, absolutely each and all human beings are transitioning at this moment in time into a realm of more consciousness and love. It is a great pleasure to announce this great news for planet Earth. Today is March 6, 2025, and it is such an auspicious day where the remembrance for each human being that you are not doing this life, this journey alone, that you have embarked in a journey where you can trust that the outcome is benevolent, that the outcome for your life, for your journey of lessons, of learning, of understanding, of knowledge, of acquiring knowledge for this delicate soul that resides in your vessel, for the sole purpose of understanding, of elevating your soul, of understanding that you are such a beautiful being, and that when you connect to the love that is inside of you, that resides always inside of you, when you allow this connection, then the magic starts transforming your life. And then there is endless love. There is no limitations of love and understanding. And you can smell the fragrance of the divine in each single day. And if you get lost, it is okay too. This is not a linear path. This is a path of humility, of understanding that you are just a little soul, one more little soul, doing a journey of life as an experiment to experience various feelings, various emotions, from anger to love, to experience yourself in different ways, to allow yourself to be different people, to allow yourself to not judge yourself, and needless to say, to not judge others' journeys, because all of your journeys are rich with treasures, with pearls, with treasures, that you can unfold these treasures and realize that you are much greater than you realized, that you have our protection at all times, because we made you a warrior, and a warrior coming to this earth to have this experience, this earthly experience. You need to be a warrior. You need to have help. You need to have guidance. You need to have protection. You cannot do this alone. So we urge you to understand and to feel the presence of the divine presence enrobing you in a divine protection. But when you get into your head of specifically of judgmental thoughts, that this is good and this is less good, that one country is better than the other, you are creating divisions, you're creating the separation. So you're blocking yourself by having these judgments. You are blocking your own self to have more understanding and to allow more understanding of humanity, of what it is to be a human being, and all the challenges that the monkey brain will have. Also the challenges that your darker self will propel in your life, because you're not ready yet to embark your true self of love and compassion. So when you're not ready yet, because you haven't worked hard enough to allow that compassion and that love in your hearts, then your darker self takes the front lead. And then entities can come and disturb your thoughts, because you're not fully embracing your power, your light, your divine essence, your divine self. So today we just want to remind you again that you are made of that divineness, that you are the divine, that to not look outside for God, and to start feeling God inside of you as a presence in your cells that can give you the incredible experience of living in consciousness, to live consciously. So to live consciously, there are a few things that we would like to remind you that will help you to obtain more consciousness. The first one, as we always tell you, is to come to approach your life from a perspective of non-judgmental. No judgments. You are a visitor here. All of you are a visitor. And life can be taken away from you very quickly. So your life is very fragile. So do not try to not embark all the time with the viciousness of your brain's judgments. That you know better. That you know that politicians are messing up something. That you know better. That you have access to knowledge. To know your point of view matters. Well, let us tell you that your point of view is not really real because you don't have the capacity to know the whole spectrum of what is really happening behind closed doors on planet Earth, the decision makers, what they're really doing, what they're really planning, where is their heart focused on, what is their agenda for humanity. You just don't know. You're assuming a lot of things that you think you know. The propaganda of some ideas. But have you noticed that you have made up so many stories in the past that have not really materialized? So many ideas that have not materialized. Yes, these ideas sell well in your social media because they come with the power of fear. But let us tell you what is really happening. There is great advancement happening at this moment in time for planet Earth. There is great consciousness illuminating the hearts of so many, by a feeling. And you are becoming better human beings. So you are really trying. So maybe you could help yourself by having an open mind and allowing your own creation of ideas to take a backstage, not center stage. Let them just be there, saying to yourself, it is true that I do not know everything that is happening behind closed doors. It is true. What I see on TV mostly is what is shown because the egos of the people involved are trying to prove to themselves and to others that they know. So it is like what is happening really is a blind leading the blind. That is what is really happening. And what we, the universal laws of love and divinity of creation, that we are part of as Archangel Michael, as all the archangels, as the divine selves, the great masters, what we are trying to help you in the way that we are trying to help you is to help you access in your hearts the divine self that you are. So as an experience, as a feeling. So when we try to help you, what we're trying to do is to make you a better human being by allowing yourselves the experiences of the good and the bad so that you can challenge yourself by yourself with your own criteria, with your own intelligence, with your own experience, with your own knowledge, to understand that you are choosing the good. Slowly but surely you are. We come to give you great news. You are. More and more people on this earth, and this is what we're seeing daily on planet Earth, more and more human beings are striving to make themselves better human beings by so many healing modalities. So much inspiration is happening on planet Earth. There has never been a time like this. The Dark Ages have passed. You're not in the Dark Ages anymore. And stop telling yourselves that everything is going wrong and that this world is chaotic, because it is not. Because there are so many brilliant souls that have come now to empower all the others by becoming a lantern that shines enough light to help others walk the straight path. There are so many human beings on planet Earth at this moment in time awakening. This is a very powerful thing that is happening. So many are awakening. And when you see the big players play their games of power, understand one thing, is that these are games of power, of ego, and they're not really going anywhere negative. There's not going to be a destruction of planet Earth. You see, planet Earth has these powerful entities, these powerful guides, these powerful forces of light that have always existed. You can call it God. We call it universal creative intelligence. There's an intelligence behind the life of planet Earth as a planet, as a being. You just happen to live on planet Earth, but planet Earth is a being on herself, has a soul, and there's so much protection around that soul that is evolving. You are all part of it because you're living on planet Earth. You're existing at this very moment in time, but planet Earth has a soul as well, not just you little tiny souls, billions of souls, billions and billions of souls, because we include all of the souls, the human souls and the animal souls and the bird souls and the tree souls. You see, it is all inclusive, and there is so much protection. The games of power right now seem to be very intriguing and toxic and negative, because you see them exaggerated in the news, because these puppets are doing shows. They don't really have that much power. We can reassure you that they're puppets and they don't really have so much power. So it is time for now for all of you to really go inside and get in touch in your hearts with the real power of this universe, which resides inside of you. That light that resides inside of you that gives you the power to be a better human being and to not speak more toxic words, empowering more toxicity. We want you to speak words of love. Change the polarity from negative to positive with your own words. Just say things like, I do trust that there is enough light on planet Earth for everyone to make the right decisions. I trust in this universal creative intelligence to protect us all from self-destruction. I trust so much because I feel that trust in my heart. In every breath, I feel that trust as a reality. And I am being part of the light. I'm being part of this trust. I am not part of more toxicity with my words and my feelings and my thoughts, thinking that I know something. Be humble. Understand that you don't know. You don't really know what is happening. You're watching news. That's all. You're watching the news where all these puppets are doing their puppet show. They think they have power, but they don't. There's so much protection for planet Earth, and we cannot explain you right now what this entitles. There is so much power given at this moment in time to protect planet Earth. Planet Earth is a paradise in this universe, a greatly loved paradise, and we assure you that we are keeping it safe. So do what you can every day to be part of the conscious beings that are spreading love, that are spreading compassion, that are spreading enlightenment, whatever that means, to give light to another human being. Gather so much light in your hearts, in your simple meditations, in your simple moments of breathing consciously. Gather so much light in your hearts that you have plenty to give to anyone all day long. Whatever you are doing, from the simplest chores to the most important ones, give light. Because you have gathered so much light in your heart, you have plenty to give. Give a smile, give a hello, give a moment of your attention. Say hello to someone. Give money, a little bit of money to someone that is hungry, that is in need of help. Reach out in your purse and give them. It will not make you poorer, it will make you richer. Because money is just an energy that flows, that comes in and comes out. So protect each other by being consciously aware that many are suffering. Although they might have chosen as a soul a life of suffering, they still need your help. Because they still need to eat and drink good water. Because their soul is also in a journey of learning and understanding. So be the best you can be every day. And when you feel angry, remind yourself of how little you really know and become humble again and just send love to all this planet, to all the ones in need. Just gather your heart through your next breath and just send some love, because you have plenty to give. You have plenty to give, and there's so much need for your great gestures of compassion. You're all connected. You are weave connected. You're all woven together. The country's divisions will soon not exist anymore. We're working on that. We're working so that you can understand and really live human beings as one tribe. It will take some time. It will take some time for you to understand that there is no divisions, that these were created by powerful human beings that don't really have that much power anymore. Because we are dissolving these modalities that were created by human beings, we're slowly dissolving them. In 30, 50 years, they will no longer exist. And we want to make this transition in a peaceful way. We don't want planet Earth to go into a disaster, an ecological disaster, a frightening ecological disaster, for you human beings to gather your integrity and realize that you are part of the problem. You see, right now it's so easy for you to point fingers and say, these are the problem, they are the problem. But do you realize that you are the problem? You are part of the problem. You are making too much garbage every day. You're using too much plastic. You are part of the problem. You're trying to gather more and more money to secure yourself. You're part of the problem. We reassure you that you're part of the problem. So when you point fingers, you're actually pointing one finger to them and two fingers to you. That's how it works. With a hand, you point one finger at governments, at people, at presidents, at anything, and you are pointing two fingers at yourself by doing that. Try it with your hand, you will see. So you are part of the problem, each one of you. It takes each one of you to start thinking globally, how can I be of help? And many of you are doing great gestures of help. Amazing generosity, amazing consciousness, amazing thoughtful. Even the parents that are educating their babies, their young children, are doing an amazing job in creating more consciousness for these young souls that are just here learning. We see that also, and we want to congratulate you. We see a lot of consciousness happening, and we're proud of each one of you that is trying so hard to participate for all of planet Earth to excel and to be the planet, the paradise, because you can be. There is no other paradise. There are many other planets that have life in this universe, but there's none as beautiful as planet Earth. Have you looked at tropical birds dancing their nuptial dances? Look at that. It is a symphony of the divine. There is so much beauty on planet Earth. It is just the symphony of the divine. And that is who you are as well. You are a symphony of the divine. So with this, we hug you. We hug you right now. We send you love. We give you the biggest warmth and hug and golden light in your hearts. Keep on trying. Keep on excelling. You're getting to understand that you are the divine as well. Thank you.